One, two, three. I am a guy from a place. Charm City Pippa. Key Steve Andu. Marquise is the name my mama gave me. I am driving. Because that's what I like to do. I bips. Oh. I don't know why I saw glossy. That look weird, like something on the camera. I made it worse. I know one thing is true. I am ashy in the face. Oh, maybe I cracked the screen. That's crazy, y'all. Did I crack my camera? Low key, high key. Oh, hi. I've been singing Praise Jah in the Moonlight a lot. That joint is dope. I didn't want to like it at first because I like Bob Marley, and I'm like, they just like him because he the son of Lauryn Hill, and I was hating a little bit. I slick hated. I ain't gonna stunt. I be slick hating, and I think that's the funny part right now. Like everybody pretend they don't got a little bit of hate in them, a little bit of salt, you know. But I think like when you can honor the little bit of saltiness you be having about things, you can honor people in a more full way when you finally come around. Because ultimately, it's always something within self. Like a hatred or a disdain or discomfort with something else going on is really a problem within the self. And I'm like, again, I express these things out loud because I want to share that with people. Like I want people to acknowledge the ways in which we share that as a human experience. Even like the Sexy Red joint, right? I keep coming back to this. But I like the music. I like the concept. Like, it's something in me that's like, damn, why she do it first? It's something in me like, dang, like that shit actually, that work. It's like, it's got the problems that it has, but like, if it exists in the space it's meant to exist in, like adult culture, like, yeah, get busy. If you see me in the street, you know what's like it exists in adult culture, yeah, every day. When it bleeds over into like I'm teaching a yoga class and the little girls want me to play Pound Town, I'm disgusted. I'm like, oh, this is gross. But like if you had a strip club in Miami at midnight and Pound Town, dug it with my rounds outside, like that come on, like yes, that's what you're doing. Like Hennessy and hookah intersection. Like what? That's what that song is meant for. Like I just don't get this falseness that's come about where it's like we got to teach children about these things. No, we don't. There's a lot of other things kids need to learn before they learn about the ways in which their sexuality is important. These kids barely understand how to tell the truth. They barely understand how to be respectful. And like the priority is they must know about how to look at individuals who they do things that are hard for adults to explain. No. These kids don't know who Malcolm X is. Like they don't have context for things. These kids think the 90s were like the 1800s. Like these kids don't have no concept of things, and like we sitting here trying to make sense of, oh, the kids need to learn about some adult content that they're not ready for. Like I said, I think it exists greatly in the spaces it's meant to exist in. And I'm saying this also because I've made creations like that. Like I've made a song like Pound Town as I create. Like I've made a song like this new joint that NLE Chopper got. What's this joint? If I was a bad bee, I would love me too. I'm like, yo, this hook is crazy. Like, it's funny. It's funny in the context that it exists in. It's funny when you waking up and you got all of this money and all of this access and you can deal with any type of like woman that's done her body up. It's funny in that context. In the context of like, I'm like an everyday person. I'm paying taxes out here. Like I'm raising kids and I don't want to talk to these kids about this thing. So then it comes in to be the thing of like, okay, well, parents are supposed to have accountability, which I agree with as well. When I'm blessed to have children, I'm looking to shield them from the things that they're not meant to deal with. But there is some liability and accountability that like other spaces are beholden to as well. Like We can't absolve the government or like media spaces of having some responsibility in how they curate messages. I mean, what was it? Fake news? Fake news was a thing. So if you have to be responsible for the fake news that you put in space, if you have to be responsible for like all these other things that they're responsible for, why do we absolve media from the responsibility of like giving discretionary warnings, trigger warnings, and categorizing content so that it can exist in certain spaces? I mean, the internet broke the walls down, right? The internet made it so that a 13-year-old can say they're 18 and go on an adult site. The internet made that possible. But that doesn't mean that it was right. And that doesn't mean that we don't have some type of obligation as a society or responsibility to like put those walls back up. That's all I'm thinking about. Like ultimately, as I had these conversations, I can't be mad at the artist. I love the fact the artist gets to express themselves freely. Like I love that in the world it exists in. When I'm in middle school and I'm listening to like I'm listening to records that tell me how to roll up weed, if I didn't have adults in my life who gave me the guidance about those things, like the time and place for it, I'd have been a different result. All right, I think that's what's so interesting as well. Like the ways we overlook the people that shaped us, molded us. I'm blessed in that way. Put me in this era and I might be a kid walking the street with a ski mask and a Nike Tech. Like, I think that's the funny part too. Like, don't be a follower. Like, easily said, right? Don't be a follower. But like, can we at least get a youth something better to follow at times? And like give them some real messages? Like, it's like I said, it's space for gangster rap, it's space for overtly sexual rap. That space is not the cookout with grandma. That space is not the pep rally at times, right? The middle school pep rally. That's not the space for, if I was a bad bitch, me too. That's not the space for that. Like, that's cringe. Like, when I'm coming up, we had to the window, to the wall, to the sweat drip down all these crowd. Like, that was problematic if it was played at the middle school. And there was no like misunderstanding about that. We're not finna play these songs in church. I mean, some people are at this point. I saw this video where they playing swag surfing in the church. Like, y'all trying to do something that don't need to be done. Y'all trying too hard to make to find some good in the evil. It's like, not in the church, not in the sanctuary. Like I said, I don't got no problem with it in the context in which it belongs in. Once we exit said context, we enter this space of confusion. It's like, oh, it ain't that serious. It ain't that deep. You think too much. You don't think enough. That's really why we be where we at. A lot of people don't think enough.
I'm not sure I understand.
You always talking when I'm not talking to you. I'm not even talking to you. But yeah. Good days. I praise God in the moonlight. These roads of flames that got you in the fire. I like reggae for that. You really don't have to sing great for reggae. Like, not that he can't sing, but it's not held to the standards of a lot of other joints because it's so dependent and like built up by the lyrics and the energy. And that's the thing I love about music. Energy first. Energy first. Like, I remember when they used to get on Kodak. But when we came, it's like, it's a feeling. Music is a feeling. That's why Sexy Red can capture a generation. Like, Flowers for that part. Flowers for having girls who grew up and dainty, out here trying to be ratchet, out here doing ratchet cosplay. These modern day news. these shorties that they come from the country club, try to come to the hood and get a DeMarcus. Hey yo, these roads of flame that got you the fire. Ah, you showed my love. He said, I showed you my love and you called me a liar. Please notice you. Please notice me. Go repost me. Go repost me, Violet, in her edits. Are you subscribed? Are you subscribed? Have you got the subscription to this ashy fisted talking head? Have you had a subscription? Renew your subscription. The Cash App is $ known as Keys, KNOWNASQUIS, the Cash App. Yes, the Cash App. I would appreciate some dollars and cents. let me just put this as a question. I appreciate all of you. Help me have a great day. That's the Cash App. Is that right there? You know, I didn't put nothing to vote for. But go ahead, support the channel. You know, I'm a calisthenics guy. I'm a yoga instructor. I'm a former educator. I was a teacher in the middle school for a little bit. I'm a poet author, right? So tell your friends to tell a friend. You know, I'm a poet author. I met God in the gutter as people walked above us. I met God on Chester Street waiting for my mother. I met God as grandma chain smoked beside the man that loved her. I met God in the gutter. I met God through my mother's. I met God. My mother said, no weapon formed against us will touch us. I met God. What did I say? I met God through my brothers who ain't let nobody punk us. I met God through my lovers, women who helped me organize my clutter. I met God when I loved them. I met God in the gutter. But that concept, I met God in the gutter, man. Again, I like to say I met God in the gutter. It's not a statement of like where I met God is better than where you met God, but it's to affirm that like where I met God is valid. And I hope that somebody else does the same. Like I say I'm a God from a place, and then when I say the place, like I'm standing in the place that I'm from Baltimore. Oh damn. I'm from Baltimore. Baltimore, Maryland. So like I affirm where I'm from so that somebody else can do the same. If you from PG County, stand on it. You from DC, stand on it. You from Moco, stand on it. You from LA, you better stand on it. We want to know. We want to know. These rows of flames are catching fire. I showed you my love and you called me a liar. Baby, you've been gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise Jah in the moonlight. Baby, if you made me better do right. These rows of flames are catching the fire. I love it. I love it. These roads of flames are catching a fire. You ain't never just had, I mean, not never, but it's been a while since somebody just got the on the track and everybody love it. And it become like the joint that that you seeing all over TikTok, the TikTokities, you know, TikTok and it don't stop. To the TikTok and it don't stop. Ooh. Like I when I say I love music, I mean it. I mean it, man. I love music. I got another song out. Y'all probably not listening to it because y'all don't know about it yet. But Keith the Vandal also, right? Quis, the VNDL, Vandal. Took out the A's. Visionaries never die, legends survive is why I use the Vandal, right? I am the Vandal. I am a guy from place. Yeah, I love music, man. Music is one of them ones. I wrote this. I be writing songs, and I gotta find some chords on the guitar. You know, keeping the guitar on me nowadays. But yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. That's it. You gave a feeling that won't ever fade. Protect my heart, don't take your love away. I feel so lifted, so free, unafraid. I love you so there's no price I won't pay. Alright, I gotta go. Peace.
Oh, shit. Is Jenny be able to go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just moving stuff around.